Hello everyone. So there is a good news that my cousin brother visited me a few days back, and he is the first family member to visit me and meet Eva for the first time in Canada. Otherwise, there are so many members from Dhaval's family who have visited me and stayed with us in Canada, but he's the first person. So, this whole vlog is very special to me because he's the first family member to visit me in Canada, and I could not contain my emotions, excitement, and when he arrived, the first thing we did is to take him to this amazing breakfast place that's near to our place, and its name is Broken Yoke. So I had heard so much about this place, so we thought of taking him to eat brunch. So we ordered so he ordered waffles with chicken, and I ordered waffles with apple, and Dhaval ordered some eggs and potatoes. So it was amazing. And then we celebrated Raksha Bandhan. Okay, so he's my cousin brother, and a few days back there was a Raksha Bandhan, so we thought of celebrating it when he comes to visit me. So I made this puja thali, and then did aarti and tied rakhi to him. I mean, it was such an, I won't say emotional, but such a special moment for me because ever since I have moved to Canada, I never ever celebrated Raksha Bandhan. I mean, I have my own brother, he lives in India, and so I send him Rakhi. But I mean, it's the first time after I think 7 to 8 years that I'm celebrating Raksha Bandhan. So it was very special moment for me, and he had gifted us so many things. Like he got us so many things for Dhaval, a pen, for Eva, toys and books, and for me it was skincare products hamper, and he also got some cookies for us. I did not shoot that. I wish that I would have shot that, but we forgot it. Yeah, this is the hamper we talked about. So then in the evening, we took him to explore Calgary. So Calgary is a beautiful city. It is situated in Alberta, and it has like water body, like it has rivers and lakes and parks, and the landscaping is very beautiful. So the government has paid attention to landscaping a lot. The parks are really nicely maintained. So we took him to this Princess Island Park, which was I think 20 minutes drive from our place, and there were some activities going on. So there were some food trucks, and we decided to eat something, but then we already had a brunch, so we decided, let's not take anything, just explore. This is a peace bridge, by the way. This was built after the World War II, and so it has a history. It's one of the major attractions in Calgary. So we took him there, and we had a nice walk. And yeah, that's me, by the way. I asked Dhaval to take me in the video because it's always me taking the videos or pictures. I have made very less video footages. So yeah, so that was that. And then there was a musician guitarist who was playing, and I really appreciate the talent. So I took his video, I gave him some money, and as a part of appreciation, And then we started, walking around. And so before this, Eva was sitting in the stroller, but she wanted to get out. So I took her out, and then we just started, walking and exploring things. So this is Eva, walking in her, style, and just running around. And yes, this was a very special vacation or time off for me, right? And then we went to eat dosa. So look at Eva, she loves dosa a lot. I think that I ate dosa a lot in my pregnancy, during my pregnancy. That's why she eat it, or I don't know. So it's her favorite. Then we took her to Harshal to this chai place. So there is a good chai place, and they serve amazing chai, ginger chai, and everything good. It's actually a snack place, and they serve tea as well, and his name is Chai Bar. And Eva was just playing around, and running around and playing with Harshal. And it's so good to see your child play with family, like, because before this it's always me and Dhawal, playing with her. But now Harshal is here, so it was amazing. So I don't know if you guys know it, that we have built a deck. And before this we didn't have deck, and we built this deck, and then we put a nice fireplace, and we decorated with the lights and everything. So this is the fireplace, by the way. So Harshal inaugurated this, and because we never ever had used it, and it was the first time we enjoyed sitting on the deck. And these lights, by the way, they are put by Harshal. So he put the lights, and yeah, and then we were just sitting, chatting. And the next day was very special, because we were going to explore Banff, which is a tourist place near Calgary. It's almost 2 hours from Calgary. And then with this way we started our journey. I was sitting in the back, and Harshal was sitting with Dhaval. And look at the mountains. I mean, amazing. If you ever visit to Canada or Calgary, do visit Banff. It's like Switzerland in Canada. I mean, there are some theories that people suggest that, Banff is more beautiful than Switzerland. I mean, I'm yet to explore Switzerland, but yeah, one day I would love to. Then I'll be, more a reliable person to comment on that. But yeah, Banff is beautiful. So this was the Banff, picture spot where everyone takes picture. And yeah, we took a nice picture, and then we started going to Lake Louise. So Lake Louise is one of the most beautiful lakes in the whole wide world. But before that, we took a pit stop at this river, gorgeous river. So we took a nice stroll here, and then we started clicking pictures, and then just exploring. And as usual, I told Dhaval to take my video footage too, because it's always me to take video. But look at this place, guys. It's amazing, right? And yeah, and the name of this river is Bow River. And there is a nice walk around it. So we had a nice stroll, and just take a moment and appreciate this beauty. It's so beautiful, right? And then, yeah, so we started exploring our things, places near Banff downtown, and so he took a little video. It's not visible here properly because of the screen format, because he took it on portrait mode and YouTube takes landscape mode, right? So then we started, walking. Eva baby was so tired because it was around 1 o'clock, and she usually takes nap from 12 to 1, 12 to 2, but she was like very tired and she didn't want to sleep, so I was just holding her. Then, as usual, we went to a dosa place because Eva loves dosa so much, right? And we wanted her to eat something. That's why we ordered dosa. And look at her eating dosa. I mean, seriously, like I ate so many dosas during my pregnancy, and she truly loves dosa. And when we really want that, she must eat something, that we take her to dosa places. And yeah, so we ordered some paneer sabzi and roti, and for Eva it was dosa. And look at the view. Can you see the mountains outside the window? Oh my god. As they say, lunch with the view. Wow. After this lunch, we were just started roaming, and also started finding place to park our car, because we had booked a shuttle. This is a shuttle, by the way, who that took us to Lake Louise and Lake Moraine. So there was a time where we did not have to book a shuttle, and we could just take our car and park near Lake Louise and Lake Moraine. But nowadays, the tourism has increased so much that we cannot take our own cars to the lake, and we have to book this shuttle. And you can book this shuttle on Parks Canada website, but we book this private shuttle because Parks Canada shuttles were full, and there was this just one day which was convenient for us to visit. So I booked this. It was very expensive. I think I paid $250 for four of us, three of us. And this is the Lake Louise. Isn't it amazing? And look at the crowd. There are people everywhere. I remember when we used to visit Lake Louise in 2017, 18 and 19, there was like so less crowd than this, and now it's like people and crowd everywhere. I don't know, Alberta government took some major steps to increase tourism, or what happened after COVID, I really don't know, but people have started visiting Alberta and Banff so much, and as a result, you can see there are so many people. And this is the Fairmont Hotel. It's the famous hotel, and which gives a nice view of Lake Louise, and it's very expensive. I think the book here, room here, is $1,000 or $1,500 per night, and sometimes it's $2,000 per night as well. So it's very expensive. But yeah, one day I would love to stay in this hotel. Yeah, let's manifest, right? So we just had a nice stroll and near the Lake Louise, and then we thought of going to Lake Moraine. So what they do is they drop to Lake Louise and then give us an hour to explore, and after an hour we have to go back to shuttle, and then they take us to the Lake Moraine. So that's the case. So again we sat in the car, like in the shuttle, and Eva baby was so tired. She was like exhausted. So she was like sleeping on Dhaval's shoulder. And this is the uh, Lake Moraine Drive. Dhaval was tired too. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes, in the mountains, because of the altitude or the winds or the weather, I don't know, but we get tired very easily. And we all were so tired. I don't know why. We had, maybe because we had a very nice lunch. That's why we were sleepy, or I don't know. So, this is the Lake Moraine, right? But the amazing view you can get by this trail, so you have to hike to top and get a view of Moraine. That view is amazing. So Lake Moraine does not look like picturesque from the bottom, so we took this rock pile hike, and Dhaval and Eva did not come because Eva was so tired. And look at the Lake Moraine. Isn't it amazing? So to get this view we had to like trek or hike this rock pile trail, and it was just I think 15 minutes hike, but it's worth doing that to get this beautiful view. So I was just taking my cousin's videos because, yeah, as you know, I was very excited because he was the first family member to visit me. And look at the color of the lake. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I mean, I don't think the video can do a justice, but what we see through our naked eyes is so beautiful, right? So he also took my videos, and yeah, and then Dhaval and Eva both were waiting for us down there. And then, yeah, and then we took some videos and pictures. So this is one of the most beautiful lakes. So can you spot Eva and Dhaval? Yeah, so they were just waiting near gift shop, and the Harshal wanted to get some souvenirs, so he was just shopping, and Eva baby was just playing around with Dada. They both are like twins, and yeah, I was just sitting and watching them play and have fun. That's my favorite pastime to do. And this was our journey going back to the parking where we had parked our car, and I was like very tired. I think it's the altitude, I don't know. And yeah, so we were just going back to our parking lot, and look at the view. I mean, every side, every inch of this city, that is Banff, is beautiful. So Banff is a city and also a national park. So every inch is beautiful. I mean, sometimes you get tired of seeing things because everything is so beautiful. And how many times you would say, "Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful." So this was our journey back to home, and the worst part about this journey that we got lot of traffic. I don't know why. I think it was a weekend, that's why. But we were so tired, and then I was entertaining Eva because she was also tired, but from all the traveling and sitting in the stroller. And yeah, this is a three sisters, um, because they are three mountains and they are called as three sisters. And yeah, I was just trying to entertain Eva. She's a amazing little girl. I love her so much, and she finds her own ways to like entertain herself. So next day Harshal was cooking something which was chicken curry, and I was making rotis. So this is my heart-shaped rotis. Okay, so we both were cooking. It's nice to see. Look at my roti. Wow, puff rotis, So I was so happy. Then we thought of, visiting Kalpana auntie. She's our auntie who lives nearby. Actually, she's not related to blood, more of a family member. So she had asked Eva, like us, to, she wanted to meet Herschel. So she had asked us to, please take him to meet us, and so we started going. I mean, we started our little trip there. So yeah, Eva had a nice connection with his mama, and then we thought that we get a nice car wash, and this is a automatic touchless car wash. Because the car was so dirty that Dhaval said that, let's wash our car. So we, and this was a fascinating experience for Eva too. She was like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And she was observing very cleanly. Yeah, and then Dhaval was excited to show her this. And yeah, so after the car wash is done, we went to Kalpana auntie's place, and look at Eva. Oh my god, she was so excited to meet them. This is our aunt, by the way. Oh, so cute. And this is their garden. So they are so obsessed and passionate about their garden. So they have this huge backyard, and the backyard is turned into a garden. And look at the landscaping, little pathway, and trees and the plants. I mean, everything is so beautiful here. I love it. And they both are so passionate because they both are retired, and gardening is their like passion. So, and Eva loves to play with them. So we always, take Eva to play with them. And this is their huge backyard. And there is a little fountain too, but I don't think it was on. So we had a nice dinner. Aunt is very, she is one of the best hostess I have ever met. She loves to host people, feed people, and so we ate so much food, and then Harshal also had a nice time. And then this is their backyard. So they also have a gazebo, and they have a little dining table here. And yeah, everyone was having dinner. And yeah, the setup is amazing, right? And this is Eva's thing. She always wants to give fist bump and high fives. And this is how their garden looks from the top. Beautiful, right? And then I just remember that I have to give some gifts for Herschel. Not remember, I wanted to gift him something that fits him. And I love to, gift clothes to people because, we wear clothes all the time, and they are useful. So instead of, gifting something unuseful, I like to give or gift someone clothes because we use clothes every day. So what we thought, let's go to nearby shop and gift him some clothes. And I wasn't sure about his size, so yeah, I shortlisted some sweaters and then some t-shirts, and we bought some t-shirts, some polo t-shirts, some sweaters for him. And this was a very nice shop. It's my favorite shop, so I took him there, and he loved the clothes, by the way. So he was trying, and I was saying, yeah, it's good, it's not good. So yeah, and then we went home and again had a nice conversation around the fireplace. And that was it. It was amazing to have Harshal to stay with us for 3 days. It was amazing to take him to places. It was amazing to talk with him, and this was the vlog. And I hope you enjoyed. Love and positivity from me to you. Bye.